Yo guys, what is going on? Insanity coming back at you today with another Division video, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about what went down during today's State of the Game for September 21st, 2017, and I gotta give my hats off to both Massive and Red Storm. They've been doing a great job at trying to slowly showcase and reveal all the cool stuff coming in Update 1.8, and today they continued that trend because we got Skirmish, we've got Resistance, we got the West Side Piers. Now we are getting a full upgrade to the Underground DLC. Now, this was one of my favorite DLCs. It was the very first one that was a paid DLC to come out for this game. It was a long time ago. It felt like it was forever ago, but man, once you hit level 40, that grind felt amazing, and you were getting loot all the time. You thought the random generated dungeons were a really cool thing, although they really weren't all that random after so long, especially once you hit level 40. You're like, I know where all the intel is. I have it all. Give me more. Change it up, make it better, and that's exactly what they're doing in Update 1.8. This project has been in development for about 6 months now. I mean, we all know that this was the very first DLC that was part of the paid season pass, and it's perhaps one of the most beloved DLCs that this game has ever had, but it's also been the most grindy and the least rewarding. So this is exactly what they wanted to do with this project, is just revitalize and fix all the community issues with this particular DLC and make it more fun than ever before. So first thing, we wanted to go ahead and just let the cat's out of the bag, guys. Hunters are here. They're in the underground. They're here to take you down, and they are ruthless, and this is the first time that we get to take on hunters with our actual loadouts and gear. That's going to be the most fun and engaging part about taking on the hunters. First of all, they have a random spawning mechanic when you're playing on challenging, and the way that they spawn in is based on your party size, add an additional one for the hunter. So if you're playing solo, you're going to have 2. If you have a 4-player party, you're going to have 5 hunters, which is going to be really, really interesting to see how that plays out. But that's not all, guys. That's just the start, okay? The second thing you're seeing here is the Rave Room. It is from the initial tutorial mission of the Underground. It is making its way back into the game. It's part of the rotation because this is one of the most unique and pretty environments that the Underground has ever had. Next, have you ever been part of a party and you're doing a 3-phase, 5-directive operation and you just wipe at the second phase or close to the end of the 3rd phase and it just pisses you off? Well, that's not going to happen anymore because checkpoints are now officially being added into the Underground, which is a huge relief because you're not putting all that time and effort into something only to wipe and get extremely pissed off before you even get a chance to complete it. Because when you die now or when you wipe, you're going to have an opportunity to get pushed back to the beginning of the phase, or if you're at the end by the boss in that final room, you may get pushed back a couple of rooms and you'll be able to continue from there, which is absolutely awesome. I can't wait to go ahead and give this a full rundown. Next is talk about the directives. The directives are getting a complete overhaul. The 5 that we had in the original set are being completely taken out. We only got a description of 2 so far. The first one is called Electro Tech, which gives you reduced cooldown times on your skills so you can use them more rapidly. And from doing that, you can see that the UI here is kind of glitching out like a hunter's nearby. And that's because whenever you're using this particular thing, it's using up way too much electricity and it's causing your UI to glitch out. The second one is called shock ammo. I mean, it's pretty simple. Shock ammo, basically you get a full mag of shock ammo to shock your enemies with, and there's a little UI bar above your health bars, and it's kind of like a cooldown timer so that the more you keep shooting, you don't want that bar to fill up, otherwise you're going to be in a little bit of a cooldown situation. So it's more of a burst fire type of directive that I would recommend using this for. But yeah, that is pretty much the majority of everything coming in to the Underground that we've never had before. This is actually a pretty huge update, and it's a great way to just refresh and revitalize a dead DLC for a lot of people, because once most people hit level 40, they don't want to grind for Underground caches anymore because you didn't get anything out of it. Exotics now drop from the hunters. Exotics now drop from the bosses. There's going to be weekly assignments for the Underground now. Like, it is a full-on crazy rebirth of the UG. Anyways, guys, sign off in the comments down below. What did you guys think of this full announcement? Like if you haven't already, sub if you're brand new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.